Okay, so here's a trade page for selling a put vertical. So let's go through this one in detail as well, so you can always come back to both these as reference guides. Same exact scenario here. The stock price is $12.55, and in this case we're selling a put vertical as opposed to the call vertical. So we start out by selling that $12.55 put, and in this case we're buying the $12.50 put as protection. And we end up selling this thing for $3.10, which, as we know now, times 100 means we collect $310 credit for selling this thing. Now remember our defined risk formula. What is our max loss? It's the difference between the strikes. Okay, so what's the difference between the strikes in this case? It's $12.55 minus $12.50, which we know is a $5 difference, which we know is times 100 because it's options, which means the difference between the strikes here is $500. And what's the credit received? Right? Difference in strikes minus credit received. Well, we got a $310 credit. So if we take our difference in strikes minus our credit received, which is $310, means the max loss, the most we can lose in this case, is $190. And if we look up here, we see it exactly plays out the way we expected. Our max profit is what we sell it for, so the most we can ever make on this trade is $310. The most we can lose is the difference in the strikes minus the credit received, which is $190, just as we see down here. But let's go back to our rule number one. In this case, what do we see? Usually we want to see, right, we can lose more than we can win. In this case, it's the exact opposite. We can win, in this case, a lot more than we can lose. So before you even look, you should know that our POP is going to be less than 50%, and it is. So our rules are holding true as always. Because we can win more than we can lose, our POP has got to be less than 50%, which we don't like. But we will get to the rules of how to trade these things later. All we're trying to do here is explain how it works. So this is the example of selling a put vertical.